Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today it's a Sunday here in Belgium. The sun is shining and I think it's gonna be a very good day today. I don't know, I have a really good feeling. So today of course I'm starting out this Sunday very well because I'm doing this voiceover for this speed build that I have been working on for an entire week. Yes, I know, that is actually long for a normal sized home to work on because yes, this is not a mansion. It's a house that I'm building on a 40 by 40, so we are not staying on this lot. This lot was a little bit too small. We are moving to Brindleton Bay, but yes, this is just a normal sized house. It's a family home. I think 6 bedrooms, so there are a lot of bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, an office area. There will be a swimming pool in the backyard and also a little area for the children and the adults, to play games and such. So it's not that of a very large house. So why have I been working on this for an entire week? Now the reason why is I actually tried to really detail the exterior, although I don't know if you guys even noticed the detailing, but I did try to really make it, pop and interesting and use as many items on detailing the exterior as I possibly could. And I think overall the entire exterior and landscaping took me about 3 hours. So I worked on this house, you can count like an hour every morning. That is what I did for this house. And then on the interior, I also worked really long. And the reason why is I don't know if you guys, saw the name of the house that I've put up. So this video is called Color Me Gray. And the reason why is this entire house is gray. Not overly gray, so not every item had to be gray. So it's not like that challenge that you only can use one color and that's it. No, but it's an overall gray toned house on the exterior and on the inside. And the reason why is I actually got really inspired by a rug. So I was playing around with custom content and this was originally gonna be a CC build on the interior, but I did back up and make it a CC free one. But I was playing around with custom content and you guys know I love Peacemaker IC. He has this enormous range of rugs that I adore and he has them color coordinated. So he has a Color Me Gray rug, he has a Color Me Blue, pink, yellow, you name it, he has all the rugs. And I was going through the rug catalog and I saw that gorgeous gray rug and I was like, I wish I could make a house only with this color. And then I thought, well, why not do it? I mean, it's my build. Why not make it entirely gray? And so I did. I made it overly gray. Not every item. There are a few white, tones, some black tones to make it more harmonized. But the gray is definitely the overtone on the interior and also a little bit on the exterior. Although I think white is a bit more dominant on the exterior. But yeah, this idea definitely gotten sparked by that rug because I loved it so much and I was actually contemplating that I would have loved that rug in my own home. I have been searching for a really good rug for a long time now, but I'm really scared on buying one because they are like a couple of $1,000s, euros. I mean, I think a very good rug is like 2,000 or 3,000 euros. And that is like really expensive. So when you're gonna buy one, you really need to commit to it. And it's like a rug, you'll keep it, your entire life. And no, I'm not talking about a rug that you buy in IKEA. Those rugs are like, this disposable rugs. But you have those really good, expensive rugs. I think they are made in Morocco. I'm not sure, but those are like hand woven rugs. That is what I'm talking about. I really would want to own one someday, but I need to finish my house here first and then I need to see what the pattern is gonna be because you need to live with that pattern for the rest of your life. And no, I'm not gonna go with a very dull one. I mean, if you're gonna go for such an expensive rug, you need to go with one with a really nice pattern, but it needs to be timeless. So yeah, that is definitely on my wish list. A rug. I wish I could, you know, change my rug out every color like we can do in The Sims, you know, have like 8 different colors and, you know, just turn it around and you get another color. If that would have been awesome. But anyways, yes, this house has been sparked by that rug from Peacemaker IC, and the entire house is gonna be grayish. I did try to really harmonize it, and it really gives me this black and white feeling, actually, more like, you know, all the colors are muted out and you're only looking at your screen with, you know, black, white, and gray tints. That is what it really reminds me of when I look at the interior. Although there are little pops of color because some of the clutter items do have color. There were no really black, white, or gray kind of versions of them. So there is a little tiny bit of pops of color on the inside. Also some pops of color in the landscaping as well. I mean, you know, I thought it would look really nice. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this little challenge that I set it for myself. Do you like it? It's definitely quite similar as that challenge that has been going on to build an entire house in one color. But I didn't do an entire one color. So I don't think I qualify for that challenge. So I don't know. I don't know, but that is also a very, very fun challenge though. But let me know if you want me to do a similar sort of house with maybe another color, you know, but not overly overdo it, you know, make it look nice with that color. So maybe, you know, you guys want me to do blue. Implement blues everywhere, but still make it look very harmonized and cute, and that your Sims won't go mad living in that house with that color. Let me know what you guys think, if I should do like another one of these. But I had a lot of fun doing this one. So here, starting with the landscaping, and as you guys can see, we moved to Brindleton Bay on the 40 by 40 sized lot. This gave me the chance to really landscape a little bit more. As you guys know, I'm loving landscaping right now. Definitely not a pro, but I'm loving it. So I knew I needed a bit of landscaping on the sides and the front, and that is why we moved to here. And I also love the view a lot more. The view is definitely better. And I also really like the color of the grass here more. I don't know if you saw the beginning. The color of that grass was like really, really green. And then we moved here. It was more softer. So I loved that as well. So here I'm doing a little bit more landscaping. And as you guys can see, the exterior wallpaper at this point is orange. So at this point, is it orange? It's red. I think it's red, Mona. Keep your colors. You know, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know colors apparently, but yeah, that is like a red pinky wallpaper. And at this point I didn't know I was doing like an overall gray. I was still thinking on, you know, implementing color at this point. And I actually do like that brick, that pinky colored brick that you guys can see. I do really like it, but I felt like I did it before, so I don't know. It just felt like I already did it. I didn't want to do it again, maybe in the future. So yeah. Anyways, and then here bordering off my little walkway, adding in stairs. And I really like the backyard. So I don't do that much with the backyard. I keep it fairly simple and clean. But I love it. I think that the swimming pool itself really speaks for itself. So it's like the focal point. And I love that there are like those little stepping stones that I made. And no, those are not terrain how you say that, those are not floor tiles, those are actually rugs, you know, those stone rugs. So sorry, I have mucus or saliva or however you call it in my nose. But yeah, those are the rugs that came with Get Together, and I actually scaled them down 2 or 3 times and then pushed them together. So they are actually long, not square. I don't know which shape it is. But yeah, those are long shapes, not square shapes. So I needed to push two together. So yeah, anyways, here adding in a light at the front, and then here trying to decide the bends. So I'm going with a brown bench right now, and then here I'm contemplating my choices. I'm like, I don't really like what I did. I need to do something else. So I'm using this grayish wallpaper from Get Together. I really love it. I don't use that enough. In my opinion, I usually go with the other Get Together wallpaper, but this is also a really, really nice brick pattern. And then here starting with, you know, a little bit of landscaping on the side, a little bit terrain paint, you know, try to make it look natural. Definitely failing at this point. It's not looking good, but I do retry it, and in the end it does look better, the terrain painting. At this point it's a little bit blotchy, but that's fine. Anyways, adding in here a little bit more bushes here and there. Like I said, I really try to make it look natural and classy. That was like the overall word choice that I had in mind when I was building this, you know. So natural, classy, and yeah, gorgeous. Anyways, and then here doing a little bit of bushes on the front. So let me just take a little coffee sip, because I'm sitting here with my coffee. It's morning, it's Sunday. So yeah, let me take a sip. That is such good coffee. I cannot recommend Dolce Gusto enough. I don't know if you guys have that in your country, but I do think it's like worldwide, right? Dolce Gusto coffee machines. But if you ever need to buy one and you're like really torn, you don't want that expensive coffee machine, go for a Dolce Gusto. I think I've bought mine for 50 euros in a supermarket here in the supermarket where I work. Actually, we had them here for like 50 euros, so I bought it, and I have that machine for 3 years now, and it's still going smoothly. So if you ever want a good coffee machine, I can definitely recommend a simple Dolce Gusto. You also have like the very expensive ones. Those look gorgeous, by the way. My sister has one, and I'm so jealous because I want that one too. But it does the same as mine. So, but you can buy that as well. So yeah, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, here starting with that detailing. I did cut out a lot of the detailing because it was just too much. But here I'm adding in, you know, those little thingies on the side. Those look like support beams. I'm placing them everywhere, by the way. I'm placing little planters, you know, trying to really make it look nice. I'm also gonna place little lights on the everywhere on the outside, you know, for illumination. And I'm not hiding them this time. I hide my lights in between the bushes, but this time I'm placing them a little bit more noticeable. But yeah, so I needed to think about where I placed them, and I'm also playing around with ivy. And the ivy that I'm using is from the, what is it called again? The Jungle Adventure game pack, and also Get Together and the Vampire game pack. I love the Vampire game pack, you know, that looking ivy. I mean, I think it goes on every house. It doesn't look that dead to me, especially when you're like playing in fall time. And if you look at my ivy, I have a little bit of ivy in my garden. It always looks dead, probably because I need to tend to my garden a little bit more than I do. Usually I'm just here sitting on my computer. Every free moment that I have, I'm either sitting here playing The Sims or playing Dead by Daylight or working on a project for school. That is like all I do lately. I haven't tended to my garden at all. My plants are definitely dying. The only plant that I have tended to is my coconut tree, because I'm really proud of that one. So that one is getting water. But yeah, I should probably look at my trees today and my plants. But hey, it's all good. But yeah, I've only been playing games lately, and I've been loving my life. Definitely had a lot of fun this week playing Dead by Daylight. I don't know if there are any Dead by Daylight fans in this community. I'm not sure, but I've been playing. There's a new killer on the test server, the public test server, and it's a spirit, and I've been having so much fun playing against her. She's a little bit scary though, but that is also where, you know, a large majority of my time has been going this week, and that's also probably the reason why I didn't make any videos. I'm so sorry. But I was just having a lot of fun. Anyways, what am I doing here? Oh, I'm landscaping the backyard. I'm trying to see how I can incorporate, you know, a little bit of a seating area without it looking cluttered. I didn't want to have any cluttered feeling. Like I said, I wanted to keep it open, simple, cute, but the swimming pool needed to be the focal point. That was like the large main focus of the backyard. So here I'm trying to make it look cozy and nice, adding in these little poofs that I love, by the way, from City Living. And I think it looks really nice. I think I definitely succeeded in that. Here trying to fix my terrain paint a little bit better. You know, make it all connect and blend and, you know, whatever. I'm trying to do that right here. And then here making the swimming pool look a little bit better. So I'm implementing some, is that kicker drill? I don't know how you call it. Lily pads, Mona. Lily pads, and this is kicker drill on the side. I don't know the English term, but I call it kicker drill. In a normal swimming pool, you probably won't want to have kicker drill. It's actually not that nice to have in your swimming pool. Although if you have like a natural swimming pond, then you do want that. My husband used to work for a swimming pond firm, and he actually made natural looking swimming ponds for clients. So this is something that he did for a living, and then you do want like all the natural plants and kicker drill, but in a normal swimming pool you don't want it. Anyways, here we were done with the swimming pool, and then we moved to the interior. I did cut out all of the floor planning and also placing all the wallpapers a little bit because, you know, I needed to cut time. So here starting with the informal living room. So this is the living room with the television. I'm loving this room. This is my favorite room. I love all the little gray tones and the white tones that I'm using. I think the black chair really makes the gray pop more. I know it's weird, but that is how I feel about it. The two black chairs that I added really made everything pop. I'm loving how it's looking. Don't mind the church bells, by the way. It's Sunday, if you are hearing that. But this is definitely my favorite room. I'm loving the wallpaper that came with the new update. It's very, I don't know, it's a little bit busy, but I definitely like that it's busy because we are working only with one color. So a little bit of a busy pattern is actually very nice. So yeah, this is my favorite room. I'm just saying, I'm loving it. So here making a little seating area, a little seating nook. I imagine the children sitting there. It is like the nook where, you know, the toddlers will sit, eat maybe their ham and cheese sandwiches, watching the Teletubbies on the television. Do they even air the Teletubbies? Is the Teletubbies even a thing anymore? I don't know. My youngest daughter always watches Paw Patrol. He's like the biggest Paw Patrol fan at this point. She also watches My Little Pony a lot, Barbie's Dream House, and I think that's it. Those are the things that she watches lately. So I don't know about Teletubbies, but I think if Teletubbies was on television, I don't think she would watch it. I think she would question why are there men in big suits running around. So I don't know. But is that a tilting? You know, are there people here that have children? Are they still on telly? I don't know. Anyways, here started with the kitchen and the dining room. So the dining room and the kitchen are connected. I'm loving the usage of those windows that came with the Cats and Dogs expansion pack. I think those look really gorgeous. Definitely really like, oh my gosh, the use of the like marble tablets or something like that. I love how that looks. I'm definitely in a very marble phase at this point in my own home. I want everything to be marble. You know, I've been looking at marble countertops. I also wanted to DIY my vanity table and make it look marble, you know, fake marble. I cannot afford real one, but that is something that I'm, you know, looking at on doing in my own home, making my entire vanity marble, also making my office area, my desk I wanted to marble, and then my husband's desk I actually wanted to make it look like distressed wood and then white. So whitewash the entire desk, make it like a distressed wood. That is what I wanted to do for his desk. And then you have like a, I don't know, I wanted the office to look like glam and barn, but then in a really nice mix, you guys. When it's finished, you know, next year I'm gonna show you guys. But that is something that I also have been brainstorming. I've actually been working a lot in SketchUp. These past few days, I've been learning SketchUp, and I've been actually trying to really draw out my house plans myself, because I went to an interior designer, and I did sit with that person and I looked at how he did it, and he actually also used SketchUp a lot. So when I saw him using that, I was like, yes, I need to use it. So I just downloaded it. I bought a courses online, and I'm learning it right now. And I think SketchUp is really, really fun. I was at first a bit scared. I mean, it's a new program. Could I really use it? But in the end, I really like using it. I'm learning a lot this week, and I'm hoping in the end of the year, I can make my own house, you know, exactly like I want it in SketchUp, and just show it to the architect, you know, like, this is what I want. Look at it. Is it possible? Tweak it if you like, you know, really brainstorm with it and see what he thinks about it. Anyway, starting with the office, I already did the downstairs bedroom. So I have to say there are 2 bedrooms in this house that can function as the master bedroom. So you can really decide, do you want your, you know, the main couple, mommy, daddy, mommy, you know, whatever your situation is, where do you want them to sleep? Do you want to have them to sleep downstairs, or do you want them to sleep upstairs? There are 2 bedrooms that can function as master bedrooms. What I am thinking on doing is I'm gonna have them start out upstairs, and then downstairs is gonna be a how do you say it, a guest bedroom, and then later on when they are elderly, they're gonna move downstairs, and then upstairs is gonna turn into the guest bedroom. That is what I was thinking on doing for my sake, but you can do whatever. I just really liked the look of a downstairs bedroom, and that's why I did it. So we are done with the office. I mean, almost done. We are going to go back into the office because I need to personalize it a little bit more. At this point, I didn't know which profession my sim was gonna have, but now I did. So it's gonna be a jungle adventurer. So I am gonna turn the office into that, but this point is kind of bland and empty. And then that little room here that I'm working on is actually a games room. So this is for the children to play chess. You can also switch out the chess table with the Don't Wake the Llama table if you prefer that better. I also added in a little reading nook. There are some bookcases there, and I'm also gonna add in some toys for the toddlers and the children to play with as well. So it's a very multifunctional little room where you can play games, you know, and I really liked it. So the children also have a little area where they can chill. So here back in the office, like I said, adding in all those jungle adventure items. I mean, if your sim is not gonna be a jungle adventurer, you can just delete all those items, delete that, you know, that adventurer table, which I don't know the name of. You can delete that and add in whatever you need for your Sims profession there. So if it's a doctor, you can add doctor's items. If it's a veterinarian, you can add a vet table. You can do whatever to the office. But for me personally, for this save, yes, I'm actually already playing with the house. For this save, I needed a jungle adventurer, because that is at this point my favorite career. Is it a career? I don't know, but it's the favorite thing for me to do at this point. I've been loving Salvadorado lately. I didn't play with it a lot, but the last 2 weeks I've been really loving the Salvadorado vibe. I've been, you know, adventuring in the jungle a lot, going on vacations there. My Sims actually had a honeymoon there, which was really fun to do. So yeah, I've been playing there a lot and loving it. So yeah, anyways, here working on the informal living room. Oh no, the formal living room. So this is the formal living room where we would probably have guests sit. Yeah, this is the room where we would have guests sit. I was thinking, oh my gosh, Mona, I didn't add in any entertainment, but yes, I added in a piano, which I will add in later. So yeah, anyways, here adding in a little bit of clutter. And like I said, some of the clutter items do have color. There were no gray or, you know, black or white options really to go with this black, white and gray theme that I have, although it's overall gray. So yeah, some of the items do have color. The plants, of course, are green as well. And I think the green of the plants really caught the gray vibe that we have going on, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I'm so sorry. I always have a cold, you guys. If you are new to the channel, I always have a cold. That is something that I will be stressing about in every video, but I don't know why. I'm hoping someday it will disappear. But yeah, also added in a bubble blower for the guests because I love that thing. And then here at first I was like, should I do a bar? But then I was like, no, let's not do a bar. Let's do a piano. So here I'm just trying to look if, you know, the piano would work. But I think it would. I think my sim already played on the piano and it works fine. So yeah, there's a piano for, you know, entertaining guests. If you want to, they can do it right there. So yeah, that is basically all I needed to say for this little section over here. So I love the living room. I love the entire floor plan of the first floor, of this ground floor that we are working with. Definitely like how the floor plan turned out. So you have your little hallway with a bathroom. You go to the right, your stairs going up, and then you have the guest bedroom. I like how that is laid out. So yeah, definitely liking the floor plan. I have to say, I did think for a long time before I knew what I wanted to do with the floor plan. So it took me quite a time before, you know, I came up with this situation, but I do like it. So this is the bathroom, of course, going with the jungle adventure tiles. Those are my favorite. And then I think we're like almost done and we're gonna head on over to the upstairs area. So the second floor. So for the second floor, I did furnish a little bit off camera, especially the, you know, the floorings, the walls, and also choosing a majority of the beds. And the reason why I did that is I just needed to cut time somewhere. I knew this build was gonna be excessively long. I mean, when I was at this point, I was already on the 5 hours, 5-hour mark on, you know, and investing in this build. So yeah, as you guys can see, I skipped a bit. I already furnished all the bathrooms, and then here starting with the master bedroom. So this is the master bedroom that my Sims are gonna use first. I'm here trying to, you know, make make it work with the gray. And I do like that dresser from, I think this is from Vintage Glamour. Yeah, I think there's a Vintage Glamour dresser. I don't use that a lot, but it's a really nice looking dresser. So here making a little seating area, like a Bayview window seating area, or however you call it. That is what we are doing here. Adding in some books. Just because. And yeah, just trying to make it look nice. So this is the master bedroom that my Sims are using right now. I added in a little poof right there so that your Sims can sit and, you know, maybe put on shoes or whatever. They can do it right there. And yeah. That's basically all I needed to say for this section of the video. Oh yeah, and then adding in some chairs because I didn't know what to do there. And a bookcase. So I am adding in a chair by the bookcase as well. Or I think I'm adding in some pillows on the floor. Those pillows are gonna disappear and I'm gonna add in a pet bed. So I forgot the pet beds and I think I added them in all off camera, but there are a few pet beds, a few pet beds overall the entire build. There's also a scratching pole downstairs that I added in off camera. So this house is definitely cat friendly. But if you want to make it dog friendly, I mean, be my guest. But for me, I needed some cats because cats are alive. I mean, I have 5 of them. One is, you know, walking around right now here in the studio in my office, being all cute and stuff. So yeah, cats are a necessity in all my households. So yeah. Anyways, here adding in some toddler items that I forgot in the bathroom, and then here trying to make this toddler bedroom look nice and overall gray. And in the end, I like it. I'm definitely liking. I mean, it's a little bit of pop of pink there in oh my gosh, in the bookcase, but that's fine by me. It's not really bothering me at all. And then here also little pops of blue in the curtains, but that is fine. I mean, it's a toddler bedroom. A tiny bit of color isn't that bad. And then here moving over to the kids' bedroom. So for the kids' bedroom, at first I didn't like the bed and I wanted to go with a Seasons bed. I do change the bed again because the color wasn't working. It was a little bit too pink. You know, I'm really trailing off that gray kind of overall vibe that I was going for. Although, if you look at the bedrooms, I am hinting more to black and white at some points. But I think that's fine. I mean, it's fine. The overall tint is gray for the entire house. So for me, this is actually fine. But yeah, I do switch it over to a normal bed that came, I think, with the Parenthood expansion pack. Yeah, so this is the kid's bedroom. This kid is a little bit of a gamer. He's into Pokemon or Void Critters, so there will be a Void Critter station. There will be a computer, so he's also a gamer, he or she. It's gender neutral in my opinion because, you know, you can do whatever you want with it. If it's a girl's room, it's a girl's room. If it's a boy's room, it's a boy's room. You can do whatever. For me personally, I have a girl here. I have a kid girl who is in love with Pokemon. And then the toddler is a boy. Am I safe? But I dressed him in pinks because I don't know. But it's a boy. And I think I have 1 boy and 3 girls in this safe. Yeah. But yeah, this is the Void Critter obsessed bedroom, adding in all the little toys and items, and yeah, just trying to make it look nice. So yeah, that is basically it. We're almost finished with the video, I think. I think we only need to furnish here the oh my gosh, how do you call it? The girls' bedroom. So this is a girls' bedroom. This is a girls' bedroom because I'm adding in some makeup here and there. Although boys can do that as well. You can choose. But for me, this was a very girly bedroom, adding in some makeup. Also added in oh my gosh, you know, nail polish and such like that. So I really did like this bedroom. And I also added in the, how do you call it? The board, you know, the Llama Scout board, because she's also a Llama Scout. Hence the little trophies that I added in up on her bed. So those are trophies that she won with Llama Scout activities. So that is that bedroom right here. So I cannot talk about the final bedroom because my screen actually turned black. So I don't know what is going on right now on my screen. So sorry if I'm not in sync with the video at this point. I don't know what's going on. But for the last bedroom, I kept it really neutral and simple. So you can do whatever you want. You can turn it into either a teen bedroom or I don't know, in a guest bedroom. For me, it's another guest bedroom. Because I have 2 toddlers at this point. No, I have 1 toddler, 1 kid, and a normal kid. Yeah, a normal kid. Oh my gosh, Mona. I have 1 toddler and 2 kids in the house. That's it. So 2 girls, 1 boy, and then 1 in the belly of my current sim. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that bedroom. So I kept it really clean, really simple, and you can change it out however you want. But I did try to really keep it in that gray kind of vibe. So yeah, that is basically it. That's the end of the video. I'm hoping that I'm in sync with the video. Leave a comment, of course, what you think about this overall gray feeling that I went for. Should I do another one? And if you liked the video, of course, please press the like button if you liked it. And if this is the first video that you are seeing from me and you are liking what you're seeing, you like my constant dabbling, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video. And yeah, babies. I'm so sorry. I've been talking to my daughter way too long this morning. But yeah, that's it, you guys. I'm hoping that I will see you all in the next one. So have a awesome day wherever you are. And I will hopefully see you all soon. Bye bye.